the Damaskeene, and smells pretty good. Also, I'm gonna be using the aftershave. I got it all this from Perfumia. Got my WSP, and I started loading it up and figured, well, I'll just turn it on to, since it's my first time of loading this stuff. I'm gonna bowl lather. It's got an old school scent. I mean, it doesn't, I've heard it smells like ashtray, everything else. I don't get that. I know the aftershave is really perfumey, kind of a powdery perfumey, and this is more of the darker side. I'd say like the flower of a tobacco. Maybe I'm not picking up. I'm not gonna use outside bubbles. It doesn't really look bubbly to me. Let's use it. See what happens. Let's just see. It comes in these big containers that are ceramic. The aftershave does too, which is surprising. Tobacco's made in Germany. A lot of people use this every Tuesday. Let's see. Who knows? I might start. Right off the bat, I really like the consistency. It's got a consistency kind of like Mitchell's Wolfat. 1/4 of a teaspoon. Just add a little bit at a time. I didn't test this out when I got it last night. This is my first time trying it out. I like the scent, which I like old school scents anyway. It's real. See, I could keep adding water. It would fluff right up. That's plenty. That's good stuff. It's a good smell. Alright, so we're going all the way back to early 1900s, 06 to 07. GEM Cutlery came out, started making these blades with a spine. Like this, saying it was made out of Damaskeene steel, or something from Damaskeene is from Damascus. This is actually the GEM PTFE coated blade I got from Konoke.com, and I always hand strop it. Be careful you never go this way with it, just to knock it off. And then they made a GEM Junior that was kind of like a lather catcher, but with a smaller handle. Then they come out with a GEM Deluxe, D-E, and then L-U-X-E. And it had a little longer handle and stuff like that. Then, in 1912, they got the patent for the Damaskeene Razor, and it was open comb. And 1915, I believe it was, they come out with the Damaskeene closed comb razor. And you can find these, they'll say GEM Cutlery Company, because in 1919 they changed over to the name of GEM Safety Razor Company, and they made these up until 1921 up under that name, and then the patent lived on. I've got a couple of 1912s with a decorated handle and everything else. So the way I put the blade in, hold it by the sides, I slide it all the way back. You're going to have 2 notches that catches this blade right there. And you drop it. That's it. I have yet to find an open comb, which I hadn't been looking here lately. Comes in this box. got purple on the inside. It'll say GEM. Some are different. It has a metal container with Damaskeene on the top. And actually right here is the old, I don't know if that's one of the old blades or not of the Damaskeene. I never had even checked that blade out. It says GEM blade on it. I'll have to look that up. We're not going to use that blade. But you can get these boxes on there. They're pretty common. Let's try it out. You'll see a lot of people using the Tabac because this Perfumia.com had a deal. On this soap and aftershave, and I jumped on it. Now what I'm picking up is floral. Kind of like a rose. A lot like a rose garden to me. I know everybody picks different stuff up. This really like the consistency. For me, I could have left off that extra little bit of water. I was just seeing what it would do. I like this. You know, it reminds me of the Holy Black. If the Holy Black Trading Company, if you tried their aftershave or soaps, this is it's in the same neighborhood as the scent. I haven't used this little blade in a while. To give you a comparison, this is a normal old 1912. Was not made in 1912 or anywhere near it. It's got the decorative handle, but as you see, this is the Damaskeene. It's just the patent. It says GEM on the back. You can find these that say Star, Ever Ready, some other companies. The feedback's amazing on these. So just to give you an idea, it's about a 30 to 40 degree angle, not, well, 30 to 20 degree. Nothing like a DE, because the blade is straight this way. So you want that blade to not scrape the skin, but cut the hairs. It's funny, shaving with this, how many patents have come out of single edge razors since then. To the featherweight, to the push button, to the micromatics. And for me, it's a lot easier to find history on like Gillette's. There's so many Gillette collectors out there. The single edge, you just gotta read in forums. There's some things like you'll find some stuff on dating, but it's pretty hard. I know for these GEM Damaskenes, just from 1915 to 1919, there's not really no two alike. It's like they changed them up every time they made a batch of them. They changed something different. So basically all you can go by is if it's closed comb and if it's got GEM Cutlery Company on the back. It was made somewhere between 1915 and 1919. I believe the GEM Deluxe was the ones that were actually made in 1912. The open comb Damaskeene might be made in 1912. You read stuff different from everybody. I'm gonna go across the grain. Really liking the performance of this soap too. Overall, I like it. See, I was going against the grain. I was sitting there thinking about using a straight razor with the Tabac. Got my mind off my business. Ought to be pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm seeing why this is a lot of people's favorites. Really like the scent and their performance. It's got that pasty. I have to kind of dial it in, but it's pretty easy to lather. Who knows, might even use it tomorrow. What I figured I'd do, I'd use single edge one day during the weekend, and then one of my double edges. Thinking maybe tomorrow I could use the Fat Boy. Now, as far as this is, I don't think this is made out of Damascene steel. Now the blades they made back then might have been. I'm not for certain on that, but they claimed that one or the other were made from Damascene steel. which would be the Damascus steel, I guess, that you would see now. I'd really like to get an old lather catcher, or like a Kemp lather catcher, and a GEM Junior that were made just before these. That'd be nice. Maybe one of these days. It's funny how you got your followings. Some of them only use DE, some people only use straights, some people only use single edges, and then you got people like me who like everything. Great slickness. Not many pickups. It might look like I'm bearing down. I'm not at all. All I'm doing is stretching the skin. And that pops up them hairs that are like down in the skin. Same thing right here, but I don't stretch this at all. Just so you know. Just so you're not bearing down with your razor. Try not to put pressure. Let me wash everything up. Alright, so I got everything cleaned up. WSP Monarch worked great. The Damaskeene Razor, we'll revisit it later on. Great little razor, one of the best single edge razors they made, in my opinion. It's great. Perfect mildness to aggressiveness for me. I'm going to be using Tabac today. I smelled this yesterday just a little bit, put some on my hand. So we're going to see. They say it's pretty potent. It's got a good feel to it. Great feel. Great scent. A little powdery. Kind of like, I don't know. Even has a little spice to it. Thank y'all for watching. And we'll figure out something for tomorrow's shave. I'm going to try to get a haircut today at the barber. New barber, so. Y'all have a wonderful day.